कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen, yaar, don't be so conservative.
Today I did something I haven't done in a long time. Brush my teeth, of course, as well. But more importantly, there was a truck parked outside the building and I could enter with the car in the afternoon because I had to rush back for Cyrus Says, stroke cock and bull. Shouldn't say stroke cock and bull, but you know what I mean. Cyrus Says with cock and bull. I'll rephrase the whole thing. That destroys my whole story because this is now in my mind. And they blocked it because they're taking out the saman. And if you have small buildings and small entrances, you must be all going to this, a van, a tempo, or a truck. You can just screw up your entire life. And here's the funny thing. They couldn't find the driver. So they parked the thing there, knowing that they have to keep taking the truck in and out for other people to come in and go. But the driver disappeared. 15 minutes, you couldn't find the guy. This country is falling apart for me, man. I don't know what to do. I couldn't even fight with anyone because it's nobody's fault but the driver, who, of course, had gone and disappeared after lunch for a walk or something and comes back after 15 minutes. He reminded me of Silvery, a man who's not committed to the cause. But who is committed to the cause is Navin, who never misses a date. He begs us, I want to be on this show. This show's my career. Without this show, how am I going to go forward in life?
Yeah.
And Abbas,
Hello.
who every evening show says, I'll be there 5 minutes early. Which is fantastic.
Today I was. Evening
were-
shows I'll
you
always be on
Literally
time.
works here now.
Yes. But above all, we have Kajol as the boss of the show today. She's the anchor. She's in charge. And this is going to... the dynamic changes for me. Because now she can't shout and scream and criticize me for
Why can't
all
I?
boys culture and
Why can't I?
anti-feminist this and that. Because now you're the boss.
Feminist this and that.
So I can still shout.
Explain. No, Kajol, it's like when Shiv Sena at the mid-90s became the party in power, suddenly they didn't know what to do. Because, all along they were screaming and shouting.
So he's saying that you found your way through feminism to the co-chair, and now your purpose in life is over.
I know. Cyrus always has these insults built in. No, Cyrus, I have a
No,
controversial
Kajol, I'm
topic.
worried that we've given you too much authority and now what's going to happen?
I
The
love
revolutionary
authority.
is now
I
the
love
leader.
authority.
Trotsky is now in charge of Russia. Come on, tell us.
All right. So today is 21st July and it is Take a Monkey for Lunch Day. Okay. So I'm going to give the...
You call my wife that in public and I will be very offended. It's okay on this show.
Kunal
Nobody
Vijay
listen.
kar that. No.
Ouch. Whoa.
Ouch.
And it begins.
Ouch. And a good friend would defend him, Abbas, but I'll just laugh.
Okay,
As the
so
person who tamed him right. Yeah.
I'm going to ask
yes.
y'all and the
Primate
audience.
being the word.
Yes, I'm going to ask
Yes.
y'all and the audience. Do y'all know what Take a Monkey for Lunch Day is?
Okay, guys, one second. There's a lot of comments about the audio being fucked up. Can we quickly check? Guys,
Oh, that's a very funny opening, the audio being screwed up. Let's go with
multiple
that.
comments
And-
about audio issues. If y'all are facing that still,
Okay, let me address
let us
that
know.
because I'm the tech guy here. People listening, please
They are saying no
make
internet
sure
in
you
Malabar
have-
Hill only, by the way. They're not like saying anything about the studio.
Okay.
Fix,
It's fine.
It's better now.
Better now.
Nobody wants to talk about that truck that destroyed my life.
We'll
for
get to
15
that. We'll
minutes.
get to that.
Kajol,
It's important.
take
Yeah.
2.
All right. Hey, guys. Welcome to Cyrus Says Cock and Bull.
What do you mean, hey guys? What about hey girls?
Hey, guys and girls. Welcome to Cock and Bull. Today,
Now
I'm
you remembered
co-host.
Miss Feminist. Mm.
What was that?
Guys is a gentle
Oh,
term.
sorry.
Cyrus.
That was my gay moment. I apologize, Naveen.
That was
Please don't
hilarious.
go
Good
for it.
God.
More of
started.
that, yeah.
He's already started. Okay.
What? Naveen is talking. Abbas is laughing about something else and you're blaming me. Okay, let's keep quiet. Boss is in charge. Yeah.
Yes. Boss says that today is 21st July. It is Take a Monkey for Lunch Day. And do any of y'all know what Take a Monkey for Lunch Day is?
I mean, it's in the name itself, right? You take a monkey to lunch.
that is so
Well, in some
insightful.
cultures, they eat monkeys.
But is it like scientist based where they were like, oh, banana khane ke liye inko leke jayenge? Aisa?
21st July is the most banana production.
Like
so-
I see the first chapter of the new Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Make sure no
Nice one.
Indian politician of great repute is born on this day. Otherwise, we'll get a letter tomorrow. So be careful. Google quickly. Any influential personality
Is
or
it when
sacred cow.
you take someone who you think is a fool to lunch with you?
Harsh C says Kajol taking Kunal out for lunch. Yeah.
Ouch.
No, not that one. Not that
Second
one.
dig at Kunal in the first 5 minutes.
Let's take a bovine. That's different. Yeah. Huh.
Okay. So I'm going to give
Okay.
everyone a few more minutes to guess this.
Let us try, no?
Okay, try.
Mine was wrong.
I think it's
Of course it's wrong.
Oh, okay.
Abbas.
I think it's you take a person who's extraordinarily skilled for lunch. Like Abbas would take Naveen. Because Naveen comes on time, Abbas doesn't. So, in a sense, he's more skilled than, it makes sense.
And also Abbas walks in at lunchtime. So, that works.
and walks out after
She's
lunch.
got these savage
forget
burns written, and she's gonna just shoot them all today.
Okay,
I
that's-
think it's when a monkey, as in like somebody at work who's a copycat, you take them out for lunch, as in like, hey man, don't step on my territory types.
Oh, that's a-
So
mean-
you mean to say when someone copies you, you're like, hey man, stop taking the monkey out to lunch.
No, copies you as in takes your
okay,
credit,
that just
takes your glory.
sounds creepy, Abbas. Stop taking the monkey out for lunch. Tarun Kaushik is like, have a dish made of monkey.
Ouch.
Which I've seen the
Ouch.
documentary and all.
Okay. Has anyone eaten monkey?
No, but I have eaten human,
What?
sexually speaking.
Oh.
Eaten out.
Let's
TMI,
not go
Cyrus,
into that.
TMI.
Yeah, because luckily we don't have a young audience. Everybody's over 63. And most can't hear, right, uncle? No, they can't hear the thing we're saying. We're fine. Okay.
Okay.
But Navin hasn't tried.
I
Navin?
literally
did,
gave
he
like
did,
2
yeah,
answers.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't paying
The
attention.
selective
Can you
ignorance
hear?
is hurting me so bad right now.
All right. Shall I tell y'all?
Go for it, please.
But let us guess. Now, can't we play hot, cold?
Okay,
I'm
okay,
a little
okay,
childish
okay,
about
okay.
this.
Go for it,
Shoot
Cyrus.
it
Go
too.
for it. Go for it.
So-
Is it in any way sexual?
Cold. Cold, Abbas. Cold.
You desperate
I know.
sex-starved
I'll
offender.
take your
Is it-
monkey
is it-
out
is
to
it
Turn
lunch.
monkeys for your gratification. You had to put monkeys and sex together in this country with all its problems. Okay. Is it going to do with somebody being better or worse in terms of character?
No, it's genuinely about a monkey.
Hence the
Oh.
it's about a literal. It's a literal monkey.
Monkey. It's all about monkeys.
Okay, this is amazing.
So
It's
you
fascinating.
feed a
Are you?
monkey
Is
on
it?
this day?
No, maybe it's if you work in the zoo then.
No, it's not about zoo. Okay, I'm going to give you a hint.
Is this the part 2 of that monkeys and the
Done.
cap seller story? Where after he gets his caps back, he takes them out for lunch.
Oh, that story, huh?
That's
Not
Planet
sure.
of the Apes.
No, the story-
No, the guy
Even I'm
throws
gonna
the
go with Planet
cap,
of the Apes,
all
no.
the monkeys throw their cap.
Okay, it's actually a lawsuit. It's a lawsuit.
So,
Oh.
lawyer, Cyrus, you come from a lawyer
Yes.
family.
Oh. Get this monkey off my back, man. I was waiting to hear this. Yeah. Okay, so just
A
explain it.
monkey sued someone and won, and now you have to take them out for lunch.
So I'm going to tell you a little story. I'm going to speak for exactly 1 minute, Cyrus. You have to let me.
Once the producer, Sparsh or Rishi is saying lower your mic. So just to irritate them, I'll just keep doing this. Okay, now carry
It would
on.
be funny if you had a guy named Mike next to you and you kept getting him lower and lower with every passing
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, then we could even do an
That's
open
our
mic.
show for the day.
Open mic. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna,
Ooh, Kajol, you. Oh my God, the double entendre. Abbas, I'm walking out. I'm too old for this, please.
But you're in your house.
To where?
I know.
Yeah.
They'll be so happy if I walk out. Yeah.
all right. I'm going to tell you all what
Explain.
I'm going to tell you what this day is about. I'm going to speak for 1 minute, Cyrus, and you're going to let me. All right? It's exactly 1 minute. I've timed it.
But she sounds like Aisha. Because her tone is like that. I'm going to speak for 1 minute and you're going to listen. It's just amazing.
The effect you have on women, Cyrus.
Okay. Today is the anniversary of the Scopes monkey trial. Okay. About 100 years ago, in 1925, in America, precisely in Dayton, Tennessee, they passed a law called the Butler Act, where you were not allowed to teach evolution in schools. They were totally Christian fundamental. They were into creation. So they were like, God made man. You cannot say that man descended from monkey. All right. So now to counteract that, the American Civil Liberties Union said if anyone defies this law, we will defend them in court. So a businessman got together with a school superintendent and said, let's defy this law because let's put Dayton on the map. Okay, we're going to do, it's all about PR. We're going to make our town popular. And they gotten this science teacher called John Thomas Scopes to defy that law. He actually went into the school and taught evolution. So now there's a lawsuit. And the lawsuit became very, very heated up. So there was a man called William Bryan, who was the Democratic third-time nominee for president, who said, I'm going to be the prosecutor for this case because I'm a Christian fundamentalist and I'm going to
Democrat Christian fundamentalist.
Yes,
See how they changed the party.
yes,
From-
100 years back. Okay.
They were the racist party, the Democrats,
Yeah,
back in the day.
Lincoln
it
was
did change.
Republican.
We discussed this, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go on, sorry. Yeah.
So he comes into the case as prosecutor because now he wants to tell the world about his religious fundamentalism through this case. So to counteract him, they get for the defense attorney.
Defense.
Yes, they get Clarence Darrow, who's an extremely good defense attorney.
Of course.
Yes.
The legendary Clarence Darrow.
Yes.
All three of us know about him, but only I will talk about him with these two monkeys.
Yeah.
If I can use the word loosely.
First name Clarence,
No,
second name
didn't even
Darrow.
blink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abbas, the
Clarence Darrow wala.
cinematographer.
Oh man, Clarence Darrow Singh.
That's just taken my entire
What you
spiel
have done
down.
to
Okay.
a legal luminary legend.
It's been 2 minutes by the way.
2 minutes you've destroyed his reputation.
I'm
You made
gonna
a monkey
continue.
out
I
of
am
him.
gonna
Navin and
continue
Abbas.
this. Okay.
I'm ashamed to know you. My poor dad with his law books will cry now. Go on.
Clarence Darrow
Kajol,
comes
please.
in. The case starts on July 10th. It is such a big case that on the lawns outside the court, people have got monkeys, they're parading monkeys, they're selling Bibles, they're having lunch.
That sounds terrible,
A
actually.
melting
it's-
pot of cultures.
A melting pot of
To make a
ideologies.
point, to make a point which is correct for science against religion, fair enough. But to make a point, you're also humiliating animals.
Totally.
You just,
Totally. They even got a
okay.
man. They even got a man who they call the missing link between
Who evolved
animals.
from the monkey, so that was their point.
So anyway, the court case is now so popular that they move it into the lawn because there's so many people watching and they're scared that the floor of the court will break. And finally, we come to the 21st of July when the final judgment is to be given. And that's when Darrow gets up
Oh.
and asks the jury to declare his own client guilty. Because he wants to
Point being?
he wants to stop Brian from giving the closing speech he has prepared for a long time, which is totally about Christian fundamentalism. He wants to stop that. So he asks the court to declare his own client guilty. The court says yes, he is guilty, and they give him the minimum fine, and the case closes. So
But does the law still stand?
the law was repealed only in 1967. The law still
Kajol.
stood.
You better be careful walking home.
Why?
Because there's 1.5 Christians on this panel plus Gary Pereira
And
just
she's
sent a
in
message.
Bandra.
You be very careful walking home. If there's a monkey chasing you, don't say, Bugger, help me. Okay?
Anyway.
I see Navin is not even interested in the least with the whole story. I've never seen him this
No, I
quiet.
felt it was very anticlimactic for the lawyer to come and just do
Yeah,
that.
we
The
were
best part is
expecting
yet
him to
to
make
come.
a speech that made the people see the truth.
Yeah, I was going to be like,
But
this
in
is
the
like the old
anticlimactic
Atticus Finch
moment, he made
moment.
his point. I think it's a fabulous story.
Wait, it's not
You see a lot of
finished.
Oh, it's not
because-
finished.
Because
It's
of the
not
intellectual
finished.
level.
I want my
It's not
Tariq pe
finished.
Tariq.
Who's interrupting all
I
the time?
want my, like, you can't handle the truth movement. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Okay.
Next time, I think just do it as an Insta story and then you follow it. Sorry.
Go ahead.
All right. Okay.
Go on.
So now the brilliant part about this day is that 100 years back, science and religion went to war. And religion won, but not in a way they would have
Which is
liked.
not possible in India. Religion won. Huh.
Yeah, religion won.
But also in
Sorry,
India,
go on,
monkeys
go
are worshipped, so it's fine. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes, India is always about, there's a flexibility in all our myths.
Wait,
Sorry.
wait,
Keep
Kajol was
going.
making a point, huh?
Yeah,
I know.
From some
My
time,
point.
yes. Okay, my point
I
is
know,
this.
really.
Okay, William Bryan, the Christian fundamentalist, Rohit Atre fucked.
For our audio listeners, Rohit said Kajol is
What?
taking
You
longer than
can't abuse
Silvery.
my 7. Kajol, don't abuse my poor 7 people. They're all touchy and sensitive.
I'm so sorry.
Unbelievable.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
But unlike Silvery, her story has a point. So yeah. go
Yes,
ahead.
my story has a point.
And she's better to look at, so at least it's not that bad.
That
You
is
have to
true.
Look at Sylvie
That
in a
is true.
stupid cloth.
Finally, we come to the point. Okay, so now William Bryan intended to give his Christian fundamentalist speech everywhere that he went because he had prepared it with so much love. But 5 days after the trial, he died.
Oh damn.
Yes.
So God exists.
So God exists. I don't know, but this is an interesting
Who's the
case.
monkey now? Who's the monkey now? In the name of the Father and of the Son? Let me warn you. This is a scary story. Kajal, you spoiled the mood. We
Wait,
were in a
that-
flippant mood. Now I have
is
to go
there
and check
more?
my-
No,
That's it? Oh, okay.
no. I was
There's more. We'll run out of time. But don't do this.
But that's such a old school Christian
Rohit was
fundamentalist
spot
thing.
on
When they have two
Silvery,
first names, you know they're
uh,
like they're going to be evil. It's hilarious.
But I
So
wanna-
where did the
coming
lunch
back to
come
the
from?
Tradition.
so the whole thing is
Ooh, nice! Vivek Bhartwal, superb. This is Mon-key Baat. Get it?
Everybody's
I
made
like
that pun, Cyrus, in
yeah,
the
I know.
comments.
Oh,
Everyone did.
I just got to see it now.
But let him
My
have
tech
that
is
moment of
Sure,
joy.
sure,
yeah?
yes.
Why are you taking away from
Abbas, your tech is bigger than my tech. You know that.
monkey see, monkey smile, man? Let them be.
Okay. So I just want to ask you all one thing. Between creation and evolution, like, would you rather prefer to believe that you were made by God, or would you
Oh,
prefer
wow.
to believe that you've been descended from a monkey?
I have a very interesting theory.
Bolo.
I feel that not all of us came from monkeys. I feel that different species of creatures evolved into different people. Like, you know, when you look at some people, like, this was a parrot for sure. Like, you know, you look at their nose or certain features and the voice, you understand that they didn't come from monkeys.
It's a bit like racism.
I know,
in a way,
but like
yes,
it's a nice thing to imagine.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And
some
also-
some
and
people are
also-
foxy.
So one second, let's hold the thought there. So your point is not about, your point is physical characteristics. You're not even getting into qualities.
Yeah, I'm saying
which could also
everybody
be
evolved from a
animalistic,
certain
like,
genre of certain animal, and that's why we have like some people are snakes, right? Like you just tell them like they're fucking snakes, you know?
No, I
Does he
think
have no
Naveen
legs?
is right. Naveen is right because look at the speed which is Abbas moves. Okay,
Yeah,
he
that's
doesn't have
not-
the agility. He
Evolved
doesn't have
from
the
sloth.
speed
Devoid of
a monkey.
science.
No, I was reward from
making-
koalas.
These principles
Yeah.
are coming from two comedians. Huh?
I'm slow, but I'm
Science in
cute.
their life. Yeah. Okay. Just to put it on record before Rohit starts abusing us again.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vimo's comment is beautiful. Can we highlight Vimo's comment?
Okay, except I never get to see any comments. I don't know what
Th-
computer
As
show
it
I'm
should
on.
be.
I'm on some other show.
It should only stay
Yeah.
within.
I'm the chimp here, really. You guys have evolved
No,
into
but
another
I mean, I believe in the
Vimo.
Vimo, Vijender
Sorry,
Mohanty.
Abbas. We'll just finish this, then come to you.
Yeah.
I'd rather be a rising ape than a falling angel.
It's
He's
Terry
quoting
Pratchett.
Terry
Pratchett.
Pratchett.
Terry
Yep,
Pratchett.
yep.
Who's also
Nice
dead, by the
quoting
way.
Terry
So.
So we don't know what. So your point is, we don't know if he became an ape or an angel because that's left now.
Yeah,
No,
looking
but,
at his facial hair, he did
yeah.
not become anyway nice to him.
You know this theory, right? That
No.
at some point in during evolution, there were the Homo sapiens and there were the Homo neanderthalis, who we call Neanderthals,
Okay.
right? And they coexisted. The Homo sapiens.
Now they've said that there are three.
There were three, yes.
Hominid races.
Who?
Yeah.
But why did the Homo
The
sapiens?
Neanderthals predating the other two.
Why
Yeah.
did the Homo sapiens survive? There are two theories. One is that they mated amongst each other, and Homo sapiens were the more dominant genetically, so which is why. The other theory
They were dom tops.
is that the
Yeah.
Homo sapiens committed genocide on the other two
On
races.
the Neanderthals, yeah.
So I think we have descended from people who
I think it's a mix of all
committed
this.
genocide.
How the
and which
nations
is
get
why we
wiped
will
out.
never find peace and love on
Okay,
earth.
Abbas has gone all political on this.
Mine
which is
was
why-
The
similar.
thing is, he gives
In
you
any-
tragic news with a smile.
Yeah.
You know, that's like Kim Jong Un on his birthday. You will all die today, but happy birthday. He looks like that.
Which is why
It's excellent.
any
Yep.
at various points in history, humanity always goes to war whenever there is any discord between two.
Speaking of
Discord.
Speaking of Discord, please log into the Cyrus Says Discord server. Okay, the link is in the description. And it's a booming community which is growing every day, and
Okay,
there are
Harappa.
memes and there are jokes, and it's all a lot of fun.
Inside jokes, outside
Just
jokes.
coming back to this.
Me
we'll
and
come back to
Navin
Discord.
are
Just coming-
emojis over there. So
Yeah.
please come.
And Cyrus will never find out about this because he'll never find out what Discord is.
You're a GIF, Cyrus.
Yeah, you're a GIF or a GIF.
What? I don't even have
Actually,
comments. so I
Kajol
don't
is
know what you're
also
talking about.
an emoji.
I have not.
Mine
been
is
to
only
the server.
audio, by the way. Bro. I can't even see you guys. But, Kajol, can we just going back? You know the argument, the one main argument. So for the religious people, it's very clear. Their whole point is explain how it starts. You know this whatever Big Bang theory. How does it all start? See, the science explains it, but you can't really explain the start, the basis, the beginning of everything. Everything. So how does it start? After you start, they're giving you different theories which make a lot of sense. So what? I don't know.
They'll
I'm not
point
taking
it by
sides, I'm
saying
asking.
that God created,
Which religion
light,
answers in its own
and
way.
then on
by
Sunday he
supernatural
rested.
theory. Whatever. No, we won't get into that. Each religion has its own version and all that. Let's not
right.
even start.
Hmm.
But I'm saying science is not really able to tell us about from zero. You know, when nothingness, how does it go into
But they
whatever
do have
happened?
theories about it, right? The Big Bang, like you said, is
Yeah.
is
And-
as
and
close as you
control
can.
cases
Then how did
they
that
create-
star come?
No, but that's now we are
What
even
star?
close the telescope. James
Big
Webb
Bang is-
telescope has essentially gotten us as close as you can get to that point where a Big Bang
No,
might
it's
have
not.
occurred.
It's not that
I think
close.
it,
What
science
was
is
the first
science.
Sorry,
atom?
Baba, that
But
How was the
even
first atom
Meghnad
created?
said
Okay,
something.
let's be singular unit, whatever. My science fails me.
Webb
What is the
comments
first thing?
The Big Bang.
No, Baba, but how did that first atom happen? That before there was nothing. There was none. There was no
Yeah,
matter.
there was
There were
What
still
was the first
gases, you
matter?
know, even in space, in nothingness, there were all these gases that were floating around, right? And these gases were reacting with each other and giving birth
Two
to these
massive
atoms.
energies
You made it sound
collided.
so vulgar and disgusting, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is the best way to explain science to you. Big Bang bol
thank
ke aur
God we
kya
weren't
chahiye?
there.
Gang bang ho gaya.
Would you
Gases
rather
ka.
believe in
Sharma.
a god, Cyrus?
Stop with the butter chicken.
I think you
Uh,
can believe in evolution and still believe in God.
No, that's the thing, that science is not like trying to disprove religion. It's trying to always answer questions
Right.
that can't be answered by religion, right? It's always been like, oh, they're like, oh, Bhagwan ne paad mara ho gaya. That's pretty much like, sometimes when we were kids, my mom would just give me the most dumbass explanations. Like, for example, if there's a cloud and then there's a moon behind it and it's glowing with silver lining, she's like, God is standing, that's God's feet. That's not true. What is God like only in fucking Bhayandar Road? Like, my idea of God was so warped because of my childhood, right? But that's what I'm saying. Like, the answers
Your
of science.
childhood. You want to hear my childhood? I was
Yes.
forced to eat fish, which I hate, because my mother said people in Uganda are starving. Next day, I read a report in the paper how Uganda was the best economy in Africa at the moment. I brought it to my mother, and of course, she used the slipper.
She made you a gun.
Mom, I'll never forgive you. Abbas,
Yeah.
I used to be hit with a slipper. Huh? Until
Yeah,
the
I
day the
think-
slipper, I
yeah.
ducked it and went out of the balcony.
Hmm.
Never to be seen again. Glorious days. How we
Yeah.
went from evolution to slippers. A great
But
topic. More
my
of it
question,
next.
why is it called Take Your Monkey to Lunch Day?
Okay, because commemorating it. We are
Okay.
take your monkey
In
to lunch,
honor, in
basically
honor of his stand.
in honor of his
It
stand.
was like the Alamo, the last stand, almost.
Okay, now
And jurisprudence.
Hmm.
Yeah.
now
I don't know why
recently
I'm answering his my story.
recently a video surfaced on Twitter.
How full of it am I? I'll just
Very
answer
full of
that
it, Cyrus. Very full of it.
Kajol has researched all that, done all the hard work, and I'll just take over here.
She
and
has thought of
explain
like
it to you.
permutation combinations to what we'll say
Yeah.
also. There's no escaping.
This is the Indian male. This is the quintessential Indian male. We
Yes,
can't
and I
help
have
ourselves.
three of them.
You guys are going to be like me. As you age, you just be correcting people for no reason. It's horrible.
Okay,
Wait,
Aftab
we'll comment.
has got a nice comment.
I have to read this as a Binder Vasi. Wait. Binder God is always
Binder?
late cause Virar fast. That's hilarious.
See, what we've done is we brought them down to our level. So in that sense, our work is done. These
Yeah.
are all
I'm trying to
good
resist
souls
coming
who
down
work
to your
hard and
level, Cyrus.
That's the
I'm the
thing.
rising angel or
They
whatever
have
it is.
regressed. They have regressed. My work is done. I can't do more than this.
When I think
now.
of Binder, that
brought the
line from
brain
Blood
down.
Diamond comes to mind. If God ever existed, he checked out from here a long time ago. It's only lawlessness and evil people left.
Acha.
Would you only want to use that for Bhayandar or little bit more
It goes to
geographically
Mirror
widespread?
sometimes also.
A little bit more than that also. But
Stops at
little bit.
Malabar, yeah.
What about my truck in Malabar Hill? That doesn't cause
He
you
is
pain.
the devil's
There is
spawn.
no driver.
Yeah.
You understand? This is beyond physics. This is nobody. They all say driver.
That's
There's no
God. That's
driver.
God challenging
Have
in
you climbed the
ways.
truck, Navin?
I have.
nearly had a
I
accident
have.
there.
I have
It's
actually.
pretty friggin' 6 feet high, that thing, and then
Which
suddenly,
truck are
what
we
am I doing? I'm
talking
50
about?
years
I
old.
don't know.
Big truck.
There was a truck apparently.
Transport trucks.
Acha,
There was a
okay.
truck.
Transport trucks.
The one with that
You can't- it's not
na-na-na-na-na-na.
easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Kunal won't be able to mount the truck, to use a phrase. It's not easy. It's a full bloody leg climb and then grab this, that.
All right.
God. And
Okay.
the gearbox is really tight. I
Speaking
tried to
of
move it
climbing,
myself.
Speaking of climbing, we're coming.
Right.
Okay, now I just have a few. I have a few clips about monkeys. Okay, because I just wondered whether we have
You're
evolved.
taking the monkey to lunch, tea, and dinner. You're not stopping.
I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping until I get to the bottom of this,
It's on
Cyrus.
summer vacation with the monkey. Through the monsoons with the monkey.
We're going
Yes.
ape
Yes.
shit today.
Yeah, really.
Okay, a video surfaced on Twitter which had monkeys scrolling on a cell phone. They were like scrolling and better than you guys.
Shreyas just hasn't cut his hair. I think it's unnecessary to call him.
But I've seen a better video where there's a guy who's swiping on Tinder or whatever, and he
You're
literally
doing the male
shows
thing.
he
You're
shows the
correcting her. I
monkey
saw
the
better video.
photo.
Abbas is
This
just
is
And the
horny.
monkey
Abbas
nods.
is just horny. Okay,
Monkey nods,
Yeah.
or he says nods a yes or a no, and based on that, the person was swiping yes, left or right.
Yeah, I think monkey videos are amazing. After cat videos, they're the next best thing.
Yeah.
Like the magic trick one. Have you
Magic
seen?
trick, oh yeah,
Where
yes,
the guy
yes,
is like,
in
oh,
a zoo.
the coin is there and it's gone, and the monkey's like, whoo!
The monkey
And
reacts like,
and
whoa!
we're just impressed that, look at the single cell organism with his brain so dumbass. Imagine my mom being there now. Scrolling through the phone.
Again with the mom.
Sorry, I'm just saying like.
Let Dr. Freud know more.
Not-
Lie on the
not-
couch, Naveen. Let us discuss your childhood. Did you have a truck in the front of
I'll
your
come for the
building?
couch and stay for the therapy.
okay.
But
You won't want to
95% of
stay on my
DNA,
couch, my friend.
we share 95% of DNA with chimpanzees, right? I mean,
99.
99.
I
So
think
of course
we share
they're-
90% of our DNA with the banana also.
Yeah, right. 90%.
which the
that.
chimpanzee eats. So
Okay.
I said, there's a joke. There's a joke.
Chinmay
Chinmaya.
Mishra.
Finally, somebody funny.
once a hot god passing through space, then Viral Bhayani asks, "Ma'am, ek atom." That's how atom started.
Oh God.
Okay, let's be honest. Let's be straightforward.
It's funny.
Does he get a 5-episode suspension or a 1-episode
I
suspension?
think he
That's
should
the
be
only
I think
co-host
it's
next
suspended
time.
for the next 100 years.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, that
Let's
was
do a take
terrible.
Chinmaya for lunch. Who's interested? Yeah.
No one's interested. Tell him to message Kunal.
And the worst part is, Kajol, let it go now, yeah.
No. If we didn't let this go for 100 years, I'm not letting this go.
Kunal is almost 60 years old. You're young and vibrant. What are you going to do with him? You're going to have to hold his hand and carry him to places. You don't want that. I don't want to tell you what it's like. This is the next
broken-hearted.
stage.
Okay.
By the way, Abbas hijacked that whole thing with his story in the middle.
Chinmay Mishra,
Chinmay
I
saying, "I am
believe you.
cute."
You have the confidence of a grinder boy, and I really appreciate it. Because
One
when
sec,
I'm
one
like,
sec. You can't flirt with Chinmaya.
Good
No,
to see someone
Naveen.
else flirt on this show
yeah,
apart from me.
because
So yeah.
whenever they're like, hi, I'm like, hi.
You
like,
don't flirt,
God
but he
picks.
flirts too much. He doesn't even check if they're straight or gay. He just goes for it. You have no idea. Man, talk about horny. Huh?
But were you going anywhere with
Sorry.
the scrolling story?
No, I was, okay.
I have a monkey story from my
but
college.
I had a few more
Wait,
monkey
Navin,
stories.
let the insults flow
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Huh? Let's
No,
enjoy it.
It wasn't an
Abbas is
insult.
sweet,
I'm
Denise,
just
he's so bitchy.
bringing
This
it back.
is what life is best at.
I
Yeah.
think
Come
I
on.
preferred it when Silvery was in my place and I could join y'all in
Whoa.
shitting.
He would
Exactly,
never.
exactly.
He would
That's
never.
a big. This is what breakthrough moment we're having
This
here.
is the musical chairs of
Also, Abbas,
torture.
Yeah.
If Silvery insulted her, he'd say sorry, ma'am, and all. It would be, oh God, the comeback would go on for half an hour. Yeah. Oof.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So
Shobik,
if it was going somewhere,
you know what? Let's just take Shobik Bakshi's comment because he's saying Dave Chappelle cancelled. Abbas was just telling me about this. I didn't know this.
I thought we weren't doing
What do
this,
you
so I
mean?
didn't go into the details. But the basic broad point
The
is
fact that you are bringing it with monkeys is very insulting. I'm just going to say that out
oh,
loud.
that's insulting.
not
Navin.
necessary, Navin.
Y'all are doing this.
Not necessary.
Just
Yes, it's going to get cancelled too.
Can someone please look this up quickly? Dave Chappelle was about to do a show in a legendary venue in a city we will very soon find out from Sparsh. And I think a day before he was slated to perform, they cancelled the show because a lot of people.
Silvery would have got the
protested.
city right. And nothing
True,
else.
True.
And absolutely nothing else.
Come
Yeah.
to think
Okay.
of it, man, like Netflix put money after Dave Chappelle into
Minneapolis.
Ricky Gervais and Bill Burr trying to defend him. But still
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't talk about it. Most Indians can't say the city. So it's good you didn't say the city.
So the show was cancelled because there were a lot of negative comments and
For the
protests.
special. For
For the special, they
transgender
said
thingy.
if he's performing there, you should take it in writing that he's not going to make trans jokes and homophobic jokes.
Oh.
So the show was not cancelled from the venue; it was moved to another venue. So I did that show happen? I do not know, but the tickets
Let
and
me
everything
answer
was
first.
transferred.
Let's talk about the fact that whether it's right, whether he should be penalized for these jokes. Naveen being the only gay guy on the panel and me being the only person who's been called less than a man, etc. We're the only two people who can talk about this. I feel. Abbas, you're a male from the conventional style and Kajol female from the conventional style. So Naveen, go ahead.
getting
You
hit
think-
with a
I mean,
chapel
as a
is not the
comedian-
same thing. No,
But how can
So last special, I personally enjoyed it. And some of my and as Chappelle also points out, my closest trans friends also had a good time. Of course, not the entire community is on board, and you have to respect that opinion for sure. Like some people are hurt. I understand.
No, dude,
but what's
personally,
can
are
I
you
finish my
per-
point? Can I finish?
Yeah.
But I've been
No.
watching Chappelle for 20 years now. Since I was before, like even I got into comedy, I knew that this guy was around, and he's a killer, man. Like he does these kind of material just to rile people up. That's what he does. So you can't go around cancelling people's show. What is the difference between them doing it over there and people cancelling Munawar's or Kamra's show in Surat and whatever? So I think no matter how much you dislike somebody as an artist, you can't go around taking their livelihood away. No, he's not like poor or whatever, but like this can happen to several other comics in the new few years that were something you didn't like, both from the left wing
just
or
to
the
be
right
clear,
wing.
Naveen,
Yeah.
you're saying Dave Chappelle should be allowed to say what he wants.
Yeah,
That's it.
I
Just to
agree
be
with
clear.
that. Yeah, I mean, like repercussions are repercussions,
Not
but
just about the transgender. If he goes anti Germans or whatever, he's allowed to say what he
anti-German
wants.
is
There's
kind of the
nothing
fake
that-
flavor right now.
I'm just-
No, but
Oh.
I think he's a
Again.
very skilled joke writer. Like you can't
That
take it.
is
Like
true.
when he says he's the best in the game, he is the best in the game. Everybody
Let's
from
get
the
him for our show.
yeah, let's ask him for the 1,000th episode.
Chappelle,
speaking of
namaste.
1,000th
Spoiler
episode,
alert, guys, spoiler alert.
Yeah,
speaking of
yeah,
the 1,000th
Dev.
episode. Speaking of the 1,000th episode, the 1,000th episode of Cyrus Says is coming up, and everyone should make a 30-second video and send it in, or a voice note on Discord, telling us
Please,
what
this-
you think of the entire show and its journey, and yeah, what.
Telling
just
us
making
how
a
you're big
suggestion.
fans. Don't send it like a fuck all show.
Okay, so what we can do? No,
Yeah.
we can say that. We don't want them to lie, and that fits in 30 seconds.
Should
You
we
don't
do
want
that?
someone
Should we have a
like me
roast
trying
of
to do 30
Cyrus
seconds or
on the
3 minutes.
Cyrus
I
1000?
totally
Yeah.
we should
I
have
think that makes more
A
sense.
roast of Cyrus with
And you know
people
when
like
you're really a
Chinmay in the
narcissist,
comments.
you love that. Huh?
A roast of Cyrus
As
with people
Arnav
like
once told me
Chinmay.
on the plane. What?
You're both talking at the same time.
You're all talking together. I can't understand. It's like Mary had a little lamb from one side. I can't. What's going on?
It's okay.
Well, Kajol, what do you say?
I was, you know what? It has lost its
What were you
magic
doing?
in the third
first and last
iteration.
co-hosting gig of Kajol Srinivasan.
No, she's been very good, very distinctly different from the other boring hosts we've had.
I
so
know.
far, must say.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're
I've got a message from Shanaz Trashiwala. It's a
Oh.
voice message. Should I take it?
yeah.
Please, play the
Interest.
message.
It'll
Let's
be
hope
too
it's
funny.
not
Yeah.
too confidential.
Or what if it's like
That's what-
Dave Chappelle, that bastard? I mean, it'll be too late then,
Is she
right?
watching? Is Shanaz
Let's-
watching me right now?
No, of course
Hi,
she doesn't know
Shanaz.
there's a podcast. She doesn't know about any podcast.
Abbas just gets so diverted.
He's like, I'm the
Are
treasury.
you coming to Bombay Gym Bar Night tomorrow? Then I'll see you there.
I'll be there. I don't know about you. Fuck me. I mean,
Okay, guys, we are
supposed
coming
to
up.
play this?
We're coming up to a
Bombay
break.
Gym Bar Night.
Wow.
1 second, I'm distracted. I've given up alcohol, but every time they say bar night, I get that dying feeling to go there.
It's for lawyers.
pain,
It's for
the
lawyers, not for you.
pain. Who's going to take this monkey to lunch for me, man? It's horrible.
All right.
Um,
Speaking of which,
yeah.
shall we go for a break?
This is a show where we have to play voice messages from strangers to kill time. So I think you do whatever you want to. The yardstick, we've not set a very high bar here. Yeah.
All
I
right.
think every time we should just play somebody's audio note on, on a record just to see what
So,
comes out.
And it should be something like, are you coming for bar night? It should always be something like that.
Yeah, something as lame as that.
So, guys, if you're coming back after the break, we'll see you there. And we're back.
Oh, God.
Did you make plans
So
already?
quickly, I haven't finished sending my message.
To
Can I send my
Shenaz.
message and pretend to be listening?
Yeah.
Send audio
Kajol,
note.
take
to-
away the show.
It's kind of cute, Cyrus. You're still friends with your MTV VJ guys.
Who?
You.
Who's them? Oh, Shenaz.
Shenaz,
Shenaz is a very pretty.
Chinnappa.
Shenaz is a very pretty woman.
Is that
That's above the whole.
I know.
Whether you're VJ or not.
Yeah.
Please understand, as I'm one monkey to another, we have rules. I'll
Ask
tell
her
you
to
all
come
about
on
it.
the show,
Yeah.
no?
For the
She has
1000th
been-
episode?
Nobody comes
She's
twice.
been on the
Only
show?
you guys.
She has.
Oh, damn. I missed that episode.
Yeah.
Of course, you missed all the episodes. They're all in the morning.
True. Yes.
Uh,
You know, she thought I was your phone number for a while, and then every year on your birthday she would wish me.
Why? Because you reached out to her when it
When
happened.
we had gotten her on the show, I had her number and I'd spoken to her and all. I'm not making
Are
this
you-
up.
Are you making fun of Shenaz by saying this, or just this is real?
Well, finally she
No,
got
no.
the correct number, so
Yeah.
you know
But that would be great for. But if 30 years of that plays out, it would be a great sitcom. No?
Yeah.
Talking to the
Like,
wrong
I'm just taking
person.
your birthday messages.
Okay, Cyrus, send your message.
So-
In the meanwhile, we can pitch our
Yeah.
shows. All right.
Yeah. How do you
Abbas?
type dogs? 1 second.
Okay.
What?
So
Why do I mean dogs?
Can we mute Cyrus for 2
if you
minutes?
want to
Because
see
my wife
if you
is
want to
not
see
walking the dogs.
me, Nivedita Prakasam and Shreyas, what's his last name? Manohar,
What's his last
perform
name?
live.
Last name.
Please come to
What?
the square in Powai on
and I'm
Saturday.
getting the Abbas flavor. He insults with a poem. It's like a poetic style. Lovely. What's his name? That useless fellow. Yeah, okay.
Go on, Abbas.
Can I plug?
Yes,
Please
plug.
come
Now
to
what's the
this.
point? You've destroyed Shreyas' reputation.
Oh, fucking.
Go on.
Please come to the square in Powai. All three of us are performing on the 24th. Is that a Saturday?
Oh,
or
that's where the
Sunday?
mall is.
Yeah, the Hirapanna
that's
mall.
It's
I
a
know
broken
it's a
down
sunshine.
mall.
That's the mall, that's the
If
mall.
you see it, it
Yeah,
looks like a
and we shot
haunted.
something there.
It's a haunted mall, but there's a room inside there. So
There's a toilet
please
there
come
for the ages,
Yeah, and there'll be other funny people
which
on
means
the
it's
lineup
not clean
as
in
well.
ages.
Will there be who are the funny people in the lineup also? Other
Just
famous
me,
people?
Shreyas and Nivedita aren't funny. No, Nivedita is funny. So me, Shreyas, Manohar and Nivedita Prakasam are
You know,
on the
Shenaz
lineup.
loves humble people. Okay, you can't be
I'm
cocky.
so
and all.
sorry. I'm the
And Shenaz
unfunniest
won't
of
go
them
to
all.
Okay.
Not
Navin,
a
do you want to
problem.
plug
She
something?
can go to freaking island somewhere in the middle of the sea, but she won't come to Powai.
Bro, she gets paid.
Paid, yeah.
Is Nandani going to pay her money to come there and cover Powai? The beauty of Powai? The
Yeah.
vegetation? I don't know.
Okay, Navin,
Nice.
you want to plug
I
something?
am performing at a LGBTQ plus conference on 27th. It's called Rise, which is by Pride Circle.
Conference means?
As in, it's like a ongoing 2-day activity where there'll be panelists, there'll be speakers talking about basically Pride
This is
Circle.
only from the community or others are...
Everybody
everyone's
can
allowed?
join in. Everybody can join in. It's for like sensitizing towards the community as well. Mainly Pride Circle, what they do is they help prospective job hunters find employers who are looking for like queer people to employ, because now diversity and inclusion is part of every company. So they kind of bridge the gap, and I'm there to entertain them at that conference.
So you're
essentially.
naked basically throughout the show.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I sell
Okay.
myself.
But can I
Yes.
ask you one
Come
thing?
for the
Are you,
job,
uh,
stay
Stay
for
for
I'm asking,
the stay for the couch.
I'm asking
Sorry.
you a slightly difficult question to answer, but are you like popular because of the way you are in terms of bold and straightforward about all this and whatever in the community?
You know my name, Cyrus, so that's what matters. Eventually. No. Yeah, people know me. I was at a bar recently.
No, as in they like the stand you take and the fact that you're one of the, like you're bold, bindas kind of guys. But a lot of people live these, hidden lives.
Yeah, but now a lot of
But
us
you
are
don't.
very out in the open. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's that
So
much
they look
of
at you as a role model, or they're worried that you're just.
They say-
He's also funny, Cyrus. Like
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
this wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
If his jokes weren't
my
funny.
gayness doesn't derive my comedy, right? So it's part of my like personality that I use.
What are you saying?
No,
I thought it's the same thing. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Cyrus.
kidding.
Yeah, like
when
how
he came on Thirst Trap, okay, which was our show during lockdown, our sex comedy show, he bought the house down. Like that was the first time
Ooh.
we had
Naveen.
Naveen.
Who
Who are
else?
we
You guys
talking
are
about?
headlining
Who
when
else?
he came on.
we were all like on the lineup. All of us like you should do this lockdown show where it was all like
So,
11
Kajol, you're saying that
p.m.
Naveen is the funniest comedian out of the lot.
He is
I'm
actually.
For
one of
the
them. I'm
record.
one of
He is.
them.
He is actually, she says.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Abbas
Yeah.
laughs that fake, insincere, angry laugh. Yeah, I like it.
No, very sincere.
Hemisha is saying this is why we love Naveen. Respect. I'm not sure why, but because he's outspoken, I think, and
Okay.
straightforward.
I mean, that is
Straight.
an aspect
Huh.
he has that a lot of others don't. But like I said, if the jokes
Yeah.
weren't funny, none of it would matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Does he
Okay,
make fun of my community?
Yes.
Straight men who can't get laid.
All the time.
Which
all the
reminds
time.
me, Naveen, someone on the panel told us you auditioned for a Parsi role.
Yeah, I did
for a
recently.
show.
Yeah, hey, we forgot to ask him.
How did this news travel to you guys?
Who told? I don't remember. Do you
Naveen
guys
told
remember?
us.
Akash
Gujarati
must
ma
have done this.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Gujarat-
तो
That's your
I didn't have to do the accent thankfully, but mine is very bad. Digra, हमको बताया नहीं तुमने हमारे घर पे आ रहे. That's my Parsi.
Okay, that is the worst Parsi
I
accent.
know. I didn't have to do that for the thing.
We just praised your talent, and now we realize that
but
was
mimicry
it.
is not
Yeah,
my
okay.
talent.
But then what are you supposed to
Yeah.
do in the ad?
No, it was not an ad. It was for a film role, and I was supposed to play.
So it's a
Parsi
proper
guy.
role. You get a lot of lines, or just like a fleeting role.
There were 3 scenes.
Oh, not
yeah.
bad.
But
That's decent.
how do you manage to speak like?
It was just supposed to be like old Bombay English Hindi.
It's
Kajol,
called acting.
Kajol.
Yeah, but I saw a sample of the
Kajol.
acting.
I did not do that. Specifically, I'm saying that's my horrible Parsi accent. I did not do that. I just had to be myself, and I told him I'm Catholic. I'm not
Also,
a Parsi.
that's a lampoon. We grew up in this Parsi accent, which is like a lampoon. It's like a parody.
Yeah,
A lot
that's
of Parsis don't
what
like
what
it
Dinesh
anymore.
Shingu was doing
Yeah.
throughout Bollywood.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
Okay.
think
Speaking of
it's good if he
Parsis,
doesn't do
speaking
it.
of Parsis, I have.
Kajol
I
is
have-
catching on to those segues.
Yeah.
But 1 second. First monkeys, now Parsis. What's the connection? I don't like this.
No, I'm talking about body traits. Okay. Now there's something called the Parsi
Ah.
Nose Project. Have you heard of that?
Oh yeah,
Huh.
I've heard about this.
Cyrus, have you heard this?
I will now.
So there's this photographer called Porus Vima Dalal who is he is making an entire collection of Parsi noses. Okay, so
Wow.
any Parsi out there who's got the traditional Parsi nose, the Roman nose,
Huh.
is
Can you describe
encouraged.
this Roman Parsi nose for us?
It's a long hook nose.
Oh, okay.
It's a long.
Have you
hook
have you heard
Long,
the story of
much longer than mine.
Sisyphus?
Yeah.
No, Sisyphus, the
yeah.
mountain he goes on.
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
that
yeah.
mountain is the nose. Because there's a point where the boulder stops and then falls
Yeah,
sharper.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
good thing is that the Parsi nose, you can shoot it without the Parsi. He can just put his nose out of the window, you take the shot, and off you go.
You know the quintessential Parsi nose is
good one.
Jim Sarb. Jim
I was
Sarb's
just
nose
thinking of Jim
Jim
Sarb.
has
Yes.
the most Parsi nose
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
world.
yeah.
He's got
Jim
an
Sarb,
amazing
that
nose.
multi-millionaire billionaire.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I tracked down his money record.
He-
That
he-
guy is so rich, he doesn't need the
Jim
job.
Sarb
Do
goes
not
down on
support
you.
Jim Sarb.
He cuts
doesn't
you
need the work.
first, and then he eats you.
We were reviewing Jim Sarb in Gangubai Kathiawadi.
Kathiawadi, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Abbas, do you want to?
Where he played an Urdu paper editor of an Urdu
Oh,
newspaper.
good point. What if
Someone
you're
who
not
has
Parsi,
never.
but you...
But you have the nose?
Sorry,
Yeah,
go
what
on.
happens then?
Someone broke the
Yeah,
rules.
that's true.
No,
Yeah.
you need to be Parsi and have the nose. And I've not seen anyone without
This is
with the nose and not
No.
Parsi.
No, there are people who have the same kind of noses. Come on, don't be ridiculous.
Okay,
It's a very good point. What do we do?
Himisha
Do we
had
shoot
a
them or we
comment
don't shoot them?
which we took off. I don't know.
No. So basically,
Himisha is saying,
Himisha says I have loads
have
of them in
loads
my
of them in
family.
very
my
good,
family.
Himisha.
Loads
Tell
of
them
noses.
if they're between the ages of 18 and 100, they need to write to.
That's how you know they're Parsi. If they live to
So
be
101, 101, you don't have a chance.
Yeah, you don't have a
Otherwise,
chance.
Yeah.
Don't call.
That's a Parsi
Do
New
not
Year
call.
right there.
No, so if you're between the age of
New
18
nose.
and 100, and if you have the Parsi nose, you have to take a selfie of yourself and send it to porus@porusvimadalal.com.
Done.
that URL
We've
was
got a lot of
available.
Parsis
The
listening.
ticker
Otherwise,
sounds
boys-
wrong. The
otherwise, if
Parsi
you're listening
nose
somewhere in
scandal.
Ahmedabad, take the photo right now and send it.
Just-
Himisha is taking her family members and there are others.
Just
so it's
turn
done.
it around and we can make
Oh.
Cyrus ka thing, the nosy Parsi. Sorry.
I can show you some other body part.
I'm always gay.
No, we're
Cyrus.
not entertaining those pictures.
I don't think this is the right show for that, but you never know. As we reach 2000.
1,000. Calm
Hey,
down.
by the way, we've done no topics. One
I
monkey
did
story.
topic. No,
Parsi
one
nose.
second. Don't do this.
We did
Cyrus.
Dave Chappelle.
Don't do this. Okay, wait. Topic.
No, Dave
topic.
Chappelle, you did.
Topic.
It came out
Topic.
Okay.
Vegan kissing.
It was an AMA.
What?
Dave Chappelle came out of the
Vegan-
audience.
Vegan
Huh.
kissing.
What?
The topic is vegan kissing.
What, each other's ass?
No. Okay.
So today you've really gone out of your way to scandalize us.
I
What the
have.
hell you're talking about from the beginning till now? It's been like 41 minutes of God knows what she's on about.
She's like vegan
Okay, go on,
kissing.
explain.
She'll keep saying it till we get it registered in our heads.
Vegan kissing.
She said it like it should be, really easy for us.
Yes.
What is it?
Vegan.
Vegans who kiss.
No, it's about Thor, love and thunder.
Oh yeah, I read about this.
Yes. So Chris Hemsworth is a meat eater. He eats meat every half
a
an
piece
hour.
of
I mean,
meat
he's
also.
Australian, so
Yeah.
Yes. And he also has to maintain his
Stop with
physique.
the racism stereotypes.
What
Whatever.
was
There
the
are
racism?
lots of. It's a vegan is the fastest growing group in Australia. By the way,
no,
You know, there
he
are two
wasn't
cricketers who are
vegan.
vegan.
He's
His
not
leading
vegan.
lady was vegan.
His leading lady,
No,
Natalie
but
Portman.
I'm just telling Abbas who's calling all these Aussies these
My thing
manly
is,
men who eat
the
meat.
Australians have so much meat to eat. They have so many animals.
Do you know that they eat all the animals on
Oh,
the
yours
flag?
is a political
All the animals on the flag.
objection.
Yeah.
How many of them
No, I
are
get
there?
what he's saying.
4. They eat all the animals on their flag.
All 4 of them.
Can you name them?
Kangaroo?
Welcome to Quizzy Time with Kajol Srinivasan.
No, but okay, let me finish what I was saying. Otherwise, I'll be accused of having no topics. Okay.
Someone moved behind Cyrus. Never mind.
No, there's a ghost in a yellow kind of garb. If you see that, remember it's a ghost, but we are not going to be pushed out of this abode of ours.
Yes.
Hmm.
We
And
will
coming
stay
back
here.
to
Because
vegan
we are non-veg
kissing.
and the rest are veg. They want to
Vegan-
throw us out. Abbas, you
vegan-
know the story.
Vegan
vegan.
kissing. Vegan kissing. All right.
Start at the beginning.
Started the vegan.
In Thor,
Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder.
Okay, my Thor expert is here. If you make any mistake on Avengers,
What is happening?
I can get the right.
Oh
honest,
fuck, dude! What is
statistic
this? Why is she walking like that? Why is this exorcism walking happening? Oh,
Because she's ashamed of her father
There
and
is
ashamed of her
some-
father's
there's
work
some-
and ashamed to be on the father's podcast or be around the
walks on
father.
the wall like this. What was that?
I'm a kid.
You've triggered
Then you know what
Navin
shame
now.
is.
I'm sorry, my Catholic horror element has come alive. Guys, whoever's listening, please watch this on YouTube. You cannot miss this on video.
It's the guy who drives the truck who's missing. Okay.
Right.
Poor Kajol. Every time she's setting it up, we get distracted.
Vegan kissing.
Vegan kissing.
We can get through that,
Vegan
guys.
kissing. Natalie Portman is a vegan, and Chris Hemsworth stopped eating meat for a whole day
Because he had to
Because he had
make
to-
out.
because
Listen,
he
if I got to make out with Natalie Portman, I'll also give up all kinds of meat, okay?
But I had to do
One
that in a real
second.
relationship, by the way.
Oh, really?
Like my first
You
partner.
turn veg?
No, listen to me. My first partner was superstitious, like fully. Like all the rings, like Captain Planet on one hand types, no? Like he's got all the rings, okay, and one of those kinds. And like, of course, like when back then I was too naive and I did not know better. So like, we'd mostly make out in his car or whatever. And then one day suddenly it's like, today we can't make out. I'm like, what happened? It's like my Baba told me not to kiss anybody until
I thought you were his Baba.
I was his baby. Come on. I was a baby. I don't
You
know.
walked right into that one, Cyrus.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I'm a baby.
But then did you
But by the way, Abbas,
like
on a,
stick by it?
may I point out, Abbas,
Yeah.
you are always making these mistakes. When two men are in a relationship, there's no baby, they're Baba and Baba.
No, Baba.
Don't you understand the fundamentals of gender?
No, Baba.
They can be both babas or babies as and when
Yeah,
required.
there's the other matras in the base. Okay?
Now you feel what Kajol's feeling when
yeah.
we just
But
go off
I
topic
want
for
to know
10
then
minutes.
what Navin did.
He just wants
Yeah,
to tell
what
this
did you do?
story.
stipulation.
Yeah,
What do you
hold
do?
on. So then we're at this park and we're having this conversation, and my mind is just being blown by the fact that this person is like, I can't kiss you because
Wrong
you
choice
eat
of words,
chicken.
but
and all.
carry on. Yeah.
Oh, that was the reason that you don't kiss anyone who eats chicken.
Yeah, like
Okay.
they said stay away from people who are non-vegetarian, so like you can't even kiss.
Hmm.
But it's like you can, blow me. I'm like, what the fuck is that all
Oh,
about?
that
dude?
settles
that
it.
that makes no sense. He's saying that. He
makes no
said
sense.
that. I'm not saying it. He said
He
that.
actually said that.
I
I mean,
think
he's
he found the
he's an
loophole with
actual
his
hypocrite.
baba.
Practicing hypocrite. That's
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
Wow.
That's,
No, how is it hypocrisy?
So did you have
I
his
even
meat?
for like
Or-
this
because
went
the
on
whole
for a
thing is-
month, okay? This went on for a month where he was like, if I'm meeting you on a Wednesday,
Abbas,
don't
the
eat meat on
intimacy
Tuesday,
between
Wednesday.
lips and between genitalia is, I would say, the genitalia intimacy is a little more.
Yeah.
You've
yeah,
got to
but
be careful.
Baba didn't say nothing about
Yeah.
the other thing.
Baba ain't no shit. But
What you're saying is Baba didn't specify, so you
Exactly.
sort of read between the lines. Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that.
so
one.
then for a month we just went on, and then finally I was like, you know what, this is getting too crazy. Fuck this. I'm not so desperate for any guy that I'll fucking cut off on pork and chicken for your ass.
And then Burger King came to your life, and obviously you said enough is
I'm
enough. Fair
surprised.
enough. Let's
Yeah.
go back to Kajol. It's her story, and we
I'm
stopped her
just
halfway.
surprised that no straight men have thought of this argument because it's infallible.
Baba argument.
Hamisha is like, thank goodness I listen on AirPods.
Which part were you like scandalized at? Oh, the blow part, sorry. It's such a matter of fact,
Kajol,
I just
finish
throw
it.
it
You
out
haven't
there.
finished the story.
No, so
That-
my
Acha.
question to you all was, do you think like non-veg and veg people can date? Because it
Yeah.
is a bit.
I'm
dated a
literally
vegetarian
dating a
girl.
vegan. For the past 4 years, I've been living with a vegan. You know Abhi?
I know, but
Yeah.
Abhi is yeah, he doesn't eat.
Yeah.
By
We
the way,
literally made a Christmas
Kajol,
party list where we were
dating
like
a vegetarian-
vegetarians, non-vegetarians.
If it's up to the individuals,
Vegetarian has a great
yes.
advantage. There's a great advantage. Food is cheaper generally. Okay, so you're paying for less.
No, but that
No.
means
Less is
you
more.
you don't have to eat. You eat non-veg.
So, for example, now tonight we'll go for dinner.
No.
And I'll order my entree and my starter and my whatever main course. He does his own thing, and we both pay for our own thing, and we're happier in life. That's how it works.
But
It's
when you
simpler.
go, but you never make food and share it.
We do. Like I go veg for him sometimes when we are doing like a mandavli. You
Is
know,
that a sexual metaphor or something? Or
What?
actually veg?
mandavli compromise. That's a Bombay word.
Because
Mandavli.
Hamish has already moved to AirPods. After that, I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah.
Okay, Cyrus, do you want to show us
They
your
can
T-shirt?
date but not marry, says
Do you
Shobhit.
want to show us your T-shirt?
Shobhit's on another podcast. Please just go on. Don't mind
Do you want to
apologizing
show us your T-shirt?
You, Cyrus, you.
Hello, I'm married. Kajol, just be careful. Okay? And that strange thing in yellow is the daughter of my wife. So if she notices that I'm flirting with you openly after that Kunal fiasco, I'll be in more trouble. You don't
I
understand.
mean, you take them to Spain and all, so
But
that's okay.
since you insist.
Oh, there you go. That's a
Oh.
nice T-shirt.
Nice. That's
How
a
long did I
nice
stay up? No pun
T-shirt.
intended.
Okay, so guys, if you want more T-shirts like this, you can go to the IBM Podcast website, and there's a shop button there which you can click.
Shippity shoppity.
Talk about anti-climax.
Yeah.
Set up beautifully and what happens? Press the friggin' button. That's it. Boom.
Shippity shoppity. This T-shirt's my property.
I prefer his story about the guy in the car being vegetarian, but they're going down on him still.
Okay.
That's a nice ending.
Now, speaking of...
I was tossing a salad. Sorry.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
No. Hamisha,
You were giving the dress.
I
keep
felt
the
Yeah,
AirPods on.
The dressing came from you. Let's just. It's become a boys' club again. Kajol, save the show.
I'm
Look what's
trying
happening.
to. I'm trying to. Okay.
Oh.
Speaking of vegetarian lunches, the dosa was recently called a naked crepe.
That's what I've also been.
You call a naked crepe.
Creep, yeah. There's no
So-
aka matra for you in French.
Or it'll be very confusing if somebody is being chased by a dosa and shouts, crepe, crepe, crepe.
We're going
Ah,
down.
ah.
Yeah, this is.
But I saw a YouTube video yesterday where they were making masala dosa waffles.
Yeah.
So essentially a waffle, but in the filling of
With
potatoes.
butter and honey and all the usual maple syrup
yes.
thingy,
So
or
you
just the
essentially
waffle
pour the
texture?
batter into the waffle machine.
But the batter is not strong
Oh.
enough to be a waffle.
Well, it was in the video.
I don't like this
They
idea.
make
I
it
also
thicker.
don't- I
They,
don't
no,
think
they
it
put
can
eggs, right? So they make it thicker.
Then it's not a dosa anymore.
It's a crepe based solution that is
Waffle.
then used as a waffle. What do you say? Maker may they
So
make
it's basically
the shapes.
a waffle with rice flour.
Yeah.
So that's not.
And
I think you guys
masala.
are waffling on this topic. Shall we
Yes.
just go on?
No. So basically,
I don't know. Somehow I can smell crepes right now.
Wait for this. This was this
I'm
would
really
have,
hungry. I want waffles.
Yeah.
this
Okay.
would have been a great
Waffle is
topic
vegan?
for
Is waffle vegan?
No.
egg.
Waffle is
No,
milk, no?
Egg
Milk is
and milk
egg,
both.
egg, huh? You can't have waffles also.
yeah.
What can we eat if we're vegan?
The replacement
I
options.
feel
So
like
they
I
have
have
Like
3
what?
sons, man.
they have
Okay.
soy milk and
No, I'm thinking, man. I'll eat,
I
at
just-
least veg you have some chance, but in vegan you're dead, man.
Okay.
No dairy product.
Okay, but I'm going
I mean,
to
that's
go on
like-
with. See,
I mean, there could be a concentration camp where you get better food than vegan. You can actually be like caught by terrorists, put in a camp, and then, you get like decent food compared
I
to
had
what a
vegan
likes, so I
sushi
would-
and
Just
it
one
wasn't
second,
horrible.
boys. Cyrus, you've left me at such a
Yeah, sorry.
juncture where I say those are called
What?
naked crepes. I can't even finish my story. People think I'm a bimbo. Let me finish it at least.
we broke guys.
You the bimbo, have you heard us?
Let me finish
What are you
my
worried about?
story.
I was blowing a vegetarian guy. how are you the bimbo?
Till his Baba said you can't kiss him.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, there's this company, this restaurant in the UK, Indian crepe company, which called dosas naked.
It's all crepe here.
It's all crepe only. They call dosas naked crepes, and they call sambar vada Dunkin' Donut Delight. Okay, so
Or Dunkin' do not delay.
Dunkin' Donut
Wait, Dunkin'
Delight.
Donut Delight Desi.
Can't Dunkin' Donuts sue them? You're using the same because
They
it's
can
an
spell it
American
differently, I guess.
franchise.
They'll put a G in a Dunkin' Donut.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they
That's
just
how they
spell
get
it
away with it.
differently.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Dunkin'.
Like how we
It was
tell jokes about
Dunk-
people who
Wait,
don't
wait.
exist.
Dunked Donut Delight.
Oh.
Oh,
Just
that makes
that.
all the
Dunk,
difference.
there you
The
Now I'll
tense
have it.
changed. Yeah.
Nobody would get the connection. They're safe legally. There you go.
Yes, we mean
But it-
Medu Vada.
Yes,
That's,
we
that's the
Medu
funniest
vada.
joke
Yes,
was like,
yes, yes.
Medu vada aur kaun dega?
But
Anyway.
so yesterday, what's her name?
Ayushi.
Sanjay Manjrekar's daughter.
Abbas, Kajol.
Devika Manjrekar was on the show.
So your thing is name,
That
their
is-
thing is cities.
that
I'm
is-
just trying to put together
Wow,
all our
what a
problems.
sexist.
They roast
And
us.
she
You should
said,
remember this.
she said they the
And
whole
and
that
Manjrekar's daughter is
the
the worst
whole-
thing to say about her. She doesn't like to be known as.
No, I apologize,
the
Devika.
cricketer.
I know you're not watching. That the holes they make from the donuts, they fry them and sell them.
They're called
as-
bachelor's buttons.
But do they do that with mendu vada as well?
No, they don't.
No, because Medu Vada has a shape like this only. They're not like you
But
They
But
don't
they
punch.
make it,
Yeah, they
no.
make it with a finger, Baba. They don't.
Oh,
So-
they don't punch it.
No, donuts are made
The
entirely
hole
and then
comes
there's a
through the
pop.
finger.
Oh, after it's
Yes,
prepared.
Cyrus.
Yeah,
the
same-
hole
same with
comes
bagels
and the
also,
finger.
yeah.
I don't
Oh,
mean
fuck,
it
I
that
did
way.
not mean- I did not know
Kajol, you had to do that.
I
was
had
actually
to.
asking an innocent question, and you had to make it sexual
Because
and make me look
I
like a
have,
creep.
I
Not a
need
creep, a creep.
therapy,
What
man.
was the sexual
Okay,
question?
I
missed it.
Watch the show later. Can I just quickly plug Devika because she gave us these lovely tiramisu thing. Family just gulped it down, and I haven't tasted alcohol for years because I don't drink. There's a little bit of alcohol in it. I had a bite. It was fabulous. I almost got like immediate high because when you haven't had it for a long time, it hits you.
Yeah.
Abbas, have you taken medicine with alcohol in it?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
hits you immediately,
like
Benadryl.
homeopathy.
Immediately.
No, your
Homeo doesn't have alcohol.
Of course
per
your
se,
it has
but
Benadryl
alcohol.
also has alcohol.
Not
Benadryl
anymore.
has.
Not
Benadryl-
anymore.
Not anymore. She's so disappointed. Not anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Codeine.
non-drowsy
I think,
kind.
you know,
now.
Anna, my Parsi friend, now, so she doesn't drink, but when she has 1 teaspoon of Benadryl, she
Anna,
gets
my
totally
Parsi
drunk.
She gets wrecked.
Anna, my Parsi friend sounds like a children's book. Anna, my Parsi friend. ...
Only in India.
Yeah.
Only in India. Imagine in America saying, Diana, my Native American friend. Nobody would say that. I mean, cancelled.
They won't be called
Oh.
Diana. They'll be like, Chief something.
No, they all have Western names. No, you don't know your Native Americans. All have Western
I don't know
names.
them,
now.
yeah.
Okay, anyway, to finish my dosa story.
Nandish,
there's
what are the polo holes?
That's what there was an entire ad about that. Remember polo holes and then they sold it alag se.
The mint with
They
the
did
hole.
start
Yes, yes.
selling polo holes
That was my
separately.
first sponsor on radio. Polo dial-in show. Polo was fantastic. They paid us in polos. Which tells you where your career was going. Mom would say, how well did you do, son? Show the one
Minty
polo.
fresh.
Oh,
yeah.
dear God. Okay. To
Hey,
finish.
by the way, guys, it's a fabulous thing to have on a plane and long rides. Huh? The polo, it's simple. You just pop it in your mouth, gives you fresh breath. It's lots of it in a packet. I recommend polo. You think they'll come on?
On whom?
Now they've gone. One more sexual reference, off they go. We've lost
Hey,
them.
we should
Oh,
keep the airports on.
All right, let's go into some
Find
AMAs,
another
guys.
podcast.
AMAs.
Wait, you're trying to say something, Kajol. What
No,
are you trying to say?
I've now given up saying things. I am going to stay quiet.
One
I'm-
more woman loses interest in a conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We failed again.
Okay.
Oh.
Follow me at Instagram and Twitter on Bored Brocha. I'm so bored, I need your help. I need your love. I need your touch. Okay, just follow me.
I'm gonna go.
I don't have
with,
any.
So much thought
Start,
into
start.
the
Take your
AMAs.
time.
Wow.
It's not a live show.
Too many
There's
questions.
no hurry.
Okay.
Just take your time. Just, come back in 5 minutes.
Let's pull up
Yeah.
your father Amrinder's
Oh.
question.
Long time listener.
Okay. When a
father
drunkard
Amrinder.
cable operator at Jalandhar requested you politely to tell a joke, I missed the full story. Just came to mind. Pardon my randomness. Don't worry, Amrinder. Everyone is random here. Hi, Miss Anchor. Narona and a bus.
Abbas.
Abbas.
What was the question here?
The question is, he wants Cyrus to tell him the story.
I have a lot of these cable operator visits we had to do
Oh,
here
right,
across
right,
north and
right.
south. All of them are mafia guys with guns and
Hmm.
things like that. And so I can't even remember now. But Delhi, actually, Punjab, I didn't have any bad story as such, except jokes on, they call everybody. And, my Hindi, they're Punjabi. God knows how the translation happens. But luckily, it's a loud culture. So you're always safe in a loud culture because everybody laughs, right? So you get away with that. The problem is when I remember in Hyderabad once, trying to talk to an audience and nobody's talking back at all. It's just like a funeral. Have you ever done shows like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
lots.
just quiet. Oh my God. It's like, when will this end? Oh, shoot. It's such a. Nobody understands except comics what that feeling is like when you're in the beginning of whatever set or whatever you're doing and it's just not going
Yeah.
forward.
Hyderabad is one of the
Yeah.
cities where recently I was there and three audience members came to see a different comic who was there the night before. The venue has not changed the poster. So they're there for Vivek Muralidharan, good guy, good friend. But then they saw my face and they refused to come inside the show altogether. I'm like, bro, I'm funny, dude. How do I... I'm like, कि मैं Mumbai से आया है, please. And then they left. They did not even wait back. Such assholes.
Just that guy and the Baba watching. But having said that, Hyderabad is fantastic also. I'm just saying that the kind of audience we had in that particular show, because the cosmopolitan audience is the same actually across the country.
Yeah, we had a great time
when you
afterwards.
when you have
also.
slightly elderly audience who are like slightly conservative and then and also I think language issue, English just not bouncing around correctly, and I can't speak Telugu, so boom.
I'm
Oof,
I'm
this is like
wondering
my
at
first date
what
with.
age is it okay to be old and performing to old people? You know what I'm saying? Because
Define old
if Cyrus
people.
is still making that they are conservative.
Oh, this was years back, Naveen.
Acha,
This was years back. This was
One
not
second.
now.
I'm sorry, I got a little confused. What happened to the cable wala story?
Punjab.
So, I can't remember the Punjab one. The Punjab one, it was a thing where he kept bringing people out to. I had to. There was Shanaz and all these people who don't talk much and don't know what to say, and so I'm being gregarious and boisterous and doing the man thing which I do across India, north, south, east, and west. And next thing I know, I'm going to hold court there. Hey, I got jokes now. I got jokes now.
But
that
you
kind of
said, Cyrus, there used to be these mafia, cable operator mafias who used
They
to
all
get,
they were all
yeah.
mafia.
Yeah.
We played cricket. Played a cricket match in Bombay with these guys, and they had names like Raju Chembur and all. Okay, Abbas, I'm not making this up. I'm not joking. Everyone had Anthony Charkop. There was a
Yeah.
freaking name.
Yeah.
that
Babu
still earlier.
Jalila.
We played an Indian Express. The next day, they showed me in the paper in the morning when, at the normal MTV studio office. One of these guys had been killed. Luckily, he's not someone I
damn.
really interacted with, so I didn't have a strong memory of him. But he had been shot. But the names, like whatever, Chembur and Marol and whatever
Yeah.
attached to them, you can't forget this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, wow, what world have we entered? And yeah, my problem was getting into bar night. Literally. I mean, that's
Alright.
it.
Okay,
They are the
let's-
human node point, literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take Bagaichi's. Bagaichi?
Yeah, Bagaichi.
Okay.
Now we've already destroyed his name, called him Maharashtrian, he's Bengali. We've done everything to him, he's still there.
No,
He's still
that
there.
was Shavik Bagchi, who was a Bengali. Bagaichi is
So who's Bagaichi then? This is another one.
another
What's
person.
going on?
I'm gonna read
Bagaichi
the
means
com-
to see
Oh,
in
shut up,
Marathi.
both of y'all. Okay. How do you not drink at parties where everyone is drinking? As a raging alcoholic who lost all my money to the Demon Rum.
Demon Ram.
Demon
Demon
rum.
rum.
It's not a brand of rum. Okay?
Can you
He
give
can
me
say, Demon, what's your problem?
Uh,
Demon, I
Serious
prefer it.
questions people
As
are
a
asking
drinking
today.
Catholic,
Can you
I
give me
should
some
correct
tips to quit alcohol? Why can't we be serious for once and for all?
Okay,
I mean,
let's be serious.
No, but I'll tell you, I don't go to parties, so it's simple. Because like when she said Friday night, I got that message from Shanaz, I still have that recall. God, I would never go Friday night to the Bombay Gym. That was my home. I feel sad. I cry.
Okay.
All the hot women coming in. At least as you get drunk, everybody looks hot anyway. And there's my hot wife.
But you also don't
Hi,
drink,
Hottie.
Cyrus.
Talk about
Kajol.
timing.
You also don't drink, right?
I don't drink.
You've
No,
never,
but she
you've
has
never been a
Benadryl. No?
person.
She and Anna have Benadryl and good
As in,
dessert.
I
right?
drink
With
wine.
vegan men.
No, so I'll tell you
Oh.
what. My dad was an alcoholic, and I don't. Drinking doesn't do anything to me because the fear is so great. So I can drink.
So science has failed.
Yeah.
is
Or
basically.
succeeded.
All the chemistry in the world can't do anything to her.
It's like
Everybody else in the human race will get drunk at some point. Okay. got
It's
it.
like a sweet
Putting it down.
drink. It's like a sweet drink. So it doesn't really do anything to me.
Okay, but let's answer Bagaichi's question. How do you
Yes.
give up the thing? My suggestion for both smoking and drinking is you just have to stop. This whole talk about we'll do it step by step. I know some people have succeeded, but too many people fail. So I think you just have to stop. My daughter just stopped me basically. I felt really guilty.
So have kids,
Those
basically.
kind of things help. Yeah.
Have-
Well, don't have kids because it costs too much to stop drinking.
yeah.
I mean, really, that makes no sense
Yeah,
economically.
usually they're caused
I
by
gave up
drinking.
drinking, but I'm paying for Canada. Just think about that. I could just keep drinking every Friday. What the hell?
One of my uncles
now you're
tried
making me-
hypnotherapy.
I really feel like drinking.
One of my uncles tried hypnotherapy. It did work.
And then
You-
sustained or went back to drinking
no,
after a year.
sustained. I'm so
Okay.
far.
Not bad. Is he still your uncle? He's become your auntie now after hypnotherapy.
Shut up, Cyrus.
All kind of things happen.
All
with
right,
this
we're at 50.
And we're cancelling Dave Chappelle.
Okay, guys, before I
Mine is a
forget,
question of science.
before I
Sure.
forget,
Don't play with magic.
tomorrow, please
We
tune
didn't.
in
Only Minneapolis cancelled the gig. He's not cancelled. He'll be back.
with your leave, Cyrus. Tomorrow
Yeah, sorry.
at 10 a.m. That's Friday at 10 a.m. Please log in to hear
Right.
Cyrus talk to
Why?
Rajat Kapoor.
Oh, right. Sure. But I thought she's promoting a show of hers at 10 a.m.
No.
I was stunned. That's my time. Can we do comedy at 10 a.m.? I'll be the king.
there
I'll
are
rock, man.
morning open mics.
Are they?
Yeah.
Where can we do this morning open
There
mic?
used to be one at Durango's, no?
That's on Sunday.
Sundays.
Sunday's not a normal
But that was
weekday, no.
Cuckoo also before it became Durango's.
But what time? Like 10, 11 or 2, 3?
No,
Because that's
10 in
I
the
don't
morning
like-
only, 11 a.m. and people would
10
turn
Oh,
in the
up.
morning.
superb.
Yeah.
I'm in like Flynn. Durango call. Let's do something.
I'll tell him. He'll,
Is it air
he'll call
conditioned
right now.
and parking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
air condition
No
is
It,
there.
truck
air
outside.
condition is
There's
there,
a
but they
truck
don't
outside
turn it on.
Listen, Abbas.
Yeah.
Some of us get spots there, so
Yeah.
we don't really want to
No, I
join
got
in
a
on
spot.
your
This is a huge issue,
schedule.
Kajol. Killing my
Kajol
comics.
sells tickets so she
No
gets
air
AC.
condition.
Okay. Don't say
What?
anything.
Oh, you get AC, is it? So
Yeah.
for the 10 minutes she's on, there's AC and then it's off again.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
like that.
Ah.
If there are 4 people in the room, then
But
one AC
I went
is
for the
fine.
Elvis picture. in Metro, and I'm sure they put the AC off. I started sweating in the middle because there's just 8 of us in the theater. They do all this mostly. Somebody's got to fight back, man. Somebody's got to fight back. They're just destroying us.
Yes. On that note,
Trucks and ACs.
On that note, I'm just going to pitch my show, which is happening tomorrow at Cat Cafe Versova. Madhvendra Singh.
Cat Cafe Versova.
Yeah, Cat Cafe.
Can I get a spot there?
Are you a cat?
Are you a cat?
I can be. I'll come dressed
Say
as
meow.
one.
Say meow. No.
Are you a cafe?
Okay.
Hello.
8 p.m.
Abbas,
Yeah.
it's a vegan cafe.
No, it's
No, it's
not.
not.
It's chicken and all there.
Chicken and all
It's for
there.
the cats,
8
man. You can't eat that.
8 p.m.
Yeah. See, Abbas, as meat eaters, we reach a point where when you say chicken, that's good enough. Nobody's going to ask for more.
All
Okay.
these poor
This is
hungry open
like a
micers
noise.
go to cat cafe and
We
eat
just
cat
took
ka
Two
food. It's
questions. That's all.
disappointing.
Okay. Yeah.
Can she
Yeah,
promote her
Abbas, I
gig without
just
you
did
guys
two
It was so
questions.
sad how to give up
Kajol
drinking.
will be at Cat Cafe at
And Madhvendra.
Kajol and Madhvendra Singh will
And
be
maybe me.
and
We don't
maybe
know.
Abbas will be at Cat Cafe tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Madhvendra Singh is not to be naive, male or female.
Male.
Which
Madhvendra.
woman have you
Which
seen
Which
named
woman is named
Madhvendra?
Madhvendra
Okay.
Cyrus?
You're young people with a young industry. We are old people. We need to be told.
Madhvendra.
You're talking like you're
You've
only
ever
talking
met
to
a
three of
woman
you.
called Madhvendra? Has anyone met a woman called Madhvendra?
But if I did, they probably wouldn't have introduced them. They would have a pet name like Lolly or something. You know, I mean, they wouldn't have that.
Oh dear
They
God.
would say, hi, I'm
Okay,
Lolly.
guys, I was just pitching my show.
And then later you find out, oh, that's Madhvendra.
Cat
Just
Cafe.
like that.
That's what
Versova.
Madhuri's real name
All right.
is, by the way.
We have come to the end of the podcast.
Lolly, right?
Yes.
Did you get everything across you wanted to, Kajol?
Kajol, can you? She's not promoted herself. We keep interrupting her. Even
Okay.
now, we interrupt
Kajol
her.
had like some 10
Where is
monkey
it?
topics, by the way.
I
Please.
went into Manavendra Singh in the middle instead. Huh.
3 times you said his name.
Manavendra.
All 3 wrong.
All three wrong. It's okay. So people have got it.
Yeah, let me apologize to him and say his name properly. What's his name?
Madhvendra Singh.
Madhavendra Singh. That's easy.
Yeah.
I got it right. So it's you, Abbas, and Madhavendra Singh performing at Cat Cafe.
Yes.
It's not Abbas, but I don't know why Abbas in the
This is
middle of
the
this.
Chinese
silence.
whispers.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
there. I'm
Show
there.
promotion.
Come.
Okay, but anyway.
And then come to Square also.
He just said there's chicken in the Cat Cafe, confusing as it is, and so he'll be there.
No, it's a chicken
said
cafe
that.
studio.
Okay, you know what?
Okay.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Everyone listening,
What
please
time?
like and share this podcast if you liked
What
it.
time is the show at Cat
8
Cafe?
o'clock. It's at 8 o'clock.
In the night,
In the
not
PM.
in the morning.
Innocently asked, yeah, at night, no?
Yeah. But come na,
Okay. And on
Cyrus.
It's in
Saturday, right?
Andheri side.
Friday,
Saturday.
Baba. Friday.
Versova.
Versova.
Friday, there's a South Africa match.
Yeah.
In South Africa.
Okay.
It'll be tough.
That whole area is cats and struggling actors. So it's a lot of fun.
So
Yeah,
I'll fit in. I'll
That
definitely
section
fit in.
of
There's no doubt
Versova
about
is
that.
prominent with South African population. So come, you'll all see
Yeah.
match
There you go.
together.
By the way, quick word on that since you insist on talking cricket.
Hmm.
All 6 teams in the South African Premier League, which will be done in January, have been bought by Indian IPL teams. So
Yeah.
we own the entire franchise of South Africa. Wow.
So it'll be like a mini
Amazing.
IPL.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh.
But with
I
their
saw the
cricketers, they
news,
may
yeah.
allow our guys to play also because now we own them. So Mumbai Indians is bought, Rajasthan Royals is bought, Chennai is bought, Delhi is bought.
So
Unbelievable.
now,
Who's going to buy our podcast? Who's left? Gujarat Titans. We are for sale. Give
yeah,
us a good rate.
you should
Gujarat
ask Amit
Titans.
to pull some strings.
I'm even willing to call it Gujarat Titans, which I felt sounds better.
See,
in the
Rohit is so
Indian,
nice. Even after you said fuck you to him, he's
cultural-
like,
He's like, great job at
Yeah.
handling the
Yep.
chaos,
Yep.
Kajol.
No, because you exactly after you abused him, he's making you feel bad.
Thank
you won't
you,
sleep at
Rohit.
night.
Thank you. Guys, I just
Say
like to
sorry
say
for
that-
saying for using the F letter.
Sorry.
F letter.
Sorry for using the F letter, Rohit. Now, I just want to say that this has been my first time
So you can use the
co-hosting.
PH version.
yeah. You just can't say F anymore.
Fuck you.
Okay, this has been my first time co-hosting Cyrus's podcast, Cock and Bull, and I just want to apologize to 2 people. I want to apologize to
Why?
Silvery for thinking his job was easy, and I want to apologize to Cyrus's
Very
wife.
easy.
I just want to apologize to your wife, Cyrus. This must be
But
exhausting.
her parents have to do that. No? It's called genetics. Why are you getting involved? Stay out of that fight.
Okay.
Sweetie, she's not here, no? Thank God she's not here. She doesn't have a sense of humor. I don't know why. I really can't explain.
I wonder
It's
why
like
she
an
married
experiment
you
that went wrong. But the lighting was dim, Abbas. It works for many men. You try it.
She had a sense of humor.
Oh
It's
God.
coming soon.
Oh God. This is getting bad.
Kajol,
to
it was
us.
fantastic.
Thank you,
Breath
Cyrus.
of fresh air after all the terrible hosts
You
we've
were the
had
right F
before.
word, Cyrus. So sorry, Kajol.
So I think Rohit and Kajol have got a special bond because of that. So I think
Rohit Shah?
you'll see that because
Don't.
oh,
That's a
Don't.
whole new box.
Okay,
Pandora's
not going
box.
there.
All right. Are we all done? Is there anything else
Yes.
to pitch?
You can
Yeah.
hit
Yeah,
the
yeah.
close button on
I have to hit
before
the
you do that,
Okay.
one last thing. So you're performing at Cat Cafe 8 p.m.
You're
Friday
plugging her show
with Manvinder
thrice.
Singh.
Yeah.
Ask them to
And
come to
maybe
Powai
Abbas.
also for Navin's show also.
Mine is virtual, so don't
You
come.
think these guys have no work, Abbas? It's all they do is go to
They're
watch the shows
different
and
days.
promote you.
Hers is on Friday, mine is on Saturday.
I think it's too much to ask an audience of 10 to go to all the shows from all the comedians of all 5 days. It's just too much. Yeah. I've got a show at, on Saturday night at Four
Andrews.
Seasons.
Four
But it's a
seasons.
corporate show,
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh,
nice.
nice.
So we can't come to it.
But
Why
I don't
would
say
you
to
tell
eat.
us?
Hey,
Yeah.
can we
I don't
open
say
for you,
to eat.
Cyrus?
But it's
Yeah,
at 10 in the
fuck
night.
Cat
So we
Cafe. I
come
want to
and
go to
get
Four
the
Seasons.
movies.
Seasons.
We come.
All four of this.
Cyrus, I'll open and then please invite Chenaz also.
You know, you sound like you mentioned crepes. You sound like a crepe yourself. Right now. This is ridiculous. Really.
Crepiest crep.
She's a lovely girl.
We've been trying to end
But
the
she
show for the last
understands
10
men and she
minutes.
Sparsh
able
keeps
to-
on
are we
doing
done?
these movements. I don't know what it means.
Sparsh is like, fuck off.
He's like, it's out of my hand now. You all do whatever the fuck.
Sparsh is like, खाली
You
करो
put it
मेरे को
very
बिस्तर
quick.
लगाना है यहाँ पे.
Spurs
Kajol,
sleeps on the
he's a
first.
guitarist.
Of
He's a
idea.
guitarist. All he wants to do
Oh,
is
man.
strum his way to your heart. All right, and he's wasting his time.
He
here.
wants to take his monkey to lunch.
Oh dear God. Okay, guys, let's
Bye,
just end this
guys.
When you're
podcast
22,
by.
Bye-bye.
your monkey is all
Come
you
to
have.
our
Abbas.
shows.
Be kind to people.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
are we done?
Yes,
Good
we
evening,
are.
guys, and bye.
Bye.
Okay, catch us on any of the podcasting apps, please. We beg you, we need you. Send us your questions on Twitter on Cyrus Says In. Or you can email us, even if you're not female, on whatcyrussays@gmail.com.